so much. God bless everyone who is here today for this celebration, representing the Trenton Board of Education, also the committee, selection committee, facilities committee. Jeannie Beaton is the chair of that committee that selected, went through the process with the committee to select the school, the Darlene Mcknight Elementary School. And I'm so happy to say that I was the one that motioned the school to be named after Darlene. On behalf of the board, President Yolanda Lopez, pray for her. She is in New York with her mother, who is ill at the doctor, so that's why she could not be here. So she's asking us to pray for her, her speedy recovery and her travel time back and forth as she takes care of her mother. I want to thank God for adding Darlene, who is here, one of our past presidents, one of our former retired. New to the Board of Ed, recently appointed by our mayor, Sierra. She's a great addition to our board. She was also a past president. Our good friend Gene Bowie is on the board, chair of the Operations and Finance Committee, past president. Austin Edwards, who is an attorney, is new on board, appointed by Mayor Sierra. He's adding value to our policy committee and the work that we're doing on our policy committee. So thank you. That rounds out our board members, and so thankful to be here. Just one quick story about coming about one quick story. Darlene Mcknight, pull up my coattail every time and say, "You better get busy. You better get busy." And she would come to the board meetings, every single board meeting. When I heard Darlene Mcknight coming to the podium, I knew it was going to be something that we needed to pay attention to and focus on for our children and for our students and for our families in the city of Trenton. And she would continue to pull on that coattail and made you think about the impact that you were having in your decisions, on how those decisions impact all of you who are here today. She impacted each and every one of your lives. Shelly and I go way back. My mom, who was a retired administrator and teacher and educator here in the city of Trenton for 30 years. Called Shelly, I was having trouble with math, and called Shelly to come tutor me. I was a little bit of a knucklehead at the time and didn't want to listen. But Shelly, I remember you coming to the kitchen table with me and sitting me down and teaching me A plus B equals C. And that algebra. So I don't forget what you taught me and the time that you spent with me to help me in math, to go on to matriculate through and graduate from Morehouse College. That was your work that you did to help me get there. That's how I know your mom for you. You are the seed that she planted, and you continue to grow, continue to flourish, and continue to give love to our community. From you and your mother, the Darlene Mcknight Elementary School. God bless everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vice President Trueheart. Please join me now in welcoming Trenton Mayor Reed Cusiora.
Thank you, Principal. This morning we had another auspicious occasion, renaming Crosby Copeland Jr.'s new school. And I swore I was going to get the checkbook when I went back to my office, and I forgot it again. So we owe the city owes the schools $24 million. We'll get around to it. Wash the dishes or something after $24 million. But it shouldn't be lost on us that this morning we honored Dr. Copeland, and this afternoon we're honoring Darlene Mcknight. And although she didn't have a fancy degree, she was a Titan, and she knew she was worldly. Couldn't pick a fight with her; she'd always win. And the other contradiction was she belonged to the Coalition of Peace, but she was all action, and she was a warrior for the children. And I went on Facebook just to see if I could find the essence of Darlene, because we all knew her, we all loved her. And in her bio, they're still posting tributes to her on her page, and I think they're going to do that for many times, and I hope we cover this day on her Facebook page, because that would be the lasting legacy. If you look on her bio, she was born on February 19th, and she's from Salem and decarcerate Pennsylvania. She belonged to One Simple Wish, the NAACP of Trenton. But her TV show was The Young and the Restless. And that is the essence of Darlene. She was restless. She never tired. She always advocated for the young. And that was her whole mission in life, was to make the children better, a product for the new generation. And she spent so much capital, so much time and effort on making the school system better. So it is such a fitting tribute to change the name of this school to Darlene Mcknight, and we will cherish her memory, and we'll always be able to look up to see her name on it. So God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor Cusiora. It is now my pleasure to introduce United States Congresswoman, Mrs. Bonnie Watson Coleman.
Good afternoon, everybody. So there is a room full of Darlene Mcknight lovers in this room, and rightfully so. Because I'm gonna tell you, they said a lot of things about her, but I'll tell you one thing about her: she was misaccountable, and so she held you accountable for whatever blessings God placed upon you to serve in your community. You better show up and do it right. And with Darlene, you can never finish. And so, you know, this is an interesting day. Today, this morning, we honored Dr. Copeland and the people of the city of Trenton by naming the school after him. And our children have someone to look forward to learn about, who helped to make this community a greater community, and who went from high school and then lived here. We have Darlene, who came here, God sent her here, and she was always about making our community stronger and healthier and standing up for the children. And now our children have a second hero, a local hero, to be able to learn from, to grow from, and to see in them a hero that looks like them. Yes. And it's important that we do that. So if you think of the two schools that we're reading today, and you think of the names and the bios of the people who are now going to be the name of the school, opposites can happen, things can happen, magnificent change can happen, and we can grow in grace as long as we stick together. God bless you. God bless you to the family. Wonderful stories about you. I guess I'm going to be seeing you now, telling me. Are you Bonnie? Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and allowing me to sit next to my senator and my county executive, who are always there, along with Darlene and Reed, loving this community because it's our capital and it deserves it. And I see Sam also.
Thank you, Congresswoman Watson Coleman. I would like to welcome New Jersey State Senator, Ms. Shirley Turner.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a magnificent day. And I don't know how many more times we'll have this occasion, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. Two wonderful occasions in one day in the city of Trenton, with more I hope to come. I'm here to just thank you, all of you here, and you too, Mr. President, for hosting us and organizing this so that we can celebrate a woman who has known no bounds in terms of her commitment to the community. We know, as the Congresswoman said, this morning we recognized and celebrated the naming of Dr. Crosby Copeland Jr. And now today, we now celebrate the naming of the school, Darlene Mcknight. So we have a male and a female that our children can see as role models. And that is extremely important. And people in the community look up to them and they know them. And they have worked tirelessly in our community to make the city of Trenton a better place to live and learn. Now, Darlene was a staunch advocate for education and activism. And she worked tirelessly to make sure that parents were trained so that they could advocate for their children. And she believed that in order to have a successful education system, you have to have parent involvement. Not only did she get the parents trained and involved, she got the grandparents trained and involved. Because as that old African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to educate a child. And Darlene was there, whether it was food, whether it was shelter, a pat on the head, a pat on the back, or a kick in the butt. She was always there, whether you wanted her to be there or not. And she has been a hero for this community and the city of Trenton. And we need more Darlenes. And I want to thank her family for sharing her with us for all those years. And I want to also say that Darlene she is not gone, and she is not forgotten. She will live on in this school, in this community, in the city of Trenton, in the hearts of every one of us forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator Turner. Please join me now in welcoming New Jersey Assemblywoman, Ms. Darlene Reynolds Jackson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to first start off by thanking our esteemed Congresswoman for being here, our great State Senator Turner, our County Executive Brian Hughes, and our Capital City Mayor Reed Bursiora, the family, for being here and allowing us the opportunity to celebrate and uplift Darlene Mcknight. It's what's in the name? Darlene C. Mcknight. The name that is going to be forever on this school. We've heard it time and time again from the other speakers, but it's power. It's power. Darlene had the power to galvanize, to get all of us together. It's power that brought us together. It's the power that she had to talk about food insecurities, education, clothing, housing, all in one sentence, unapologetically. She did that every single day. And I want to thank the Board of Education for seeing this through. When I was on Trenton City Council, we planted this seed over 10 years ago. No matter how many superintendents came and gone, no matter how many board members came and gone, they stayed with it. And so today we're here to celebrate Darlene C. Mcknight Elementary School. No fancy titles. Our prayers. But I just want to say to the community, I thank you. And Superintendent Earl, we got some more names. We got some more changes we need to do. So let's celebrate in this moment, but we have more work to do, as Darlene would say. Keep going, keep going.
Thank you, Assemblywoman. I would like to now welcome Stacey Henning to say a few words on behalf of the Mcknight family.
Stay with a gift in my hand. How's everyone doing? This is great. Really doing all these speakers. This is a wonderful thing. What I want to do now is I want to bring up Jason Rogers. Is he still here? Father of the Men. And I want to bring up my friend Solomon Dinkins. Are you still here? Come on up, Ty. And these are two organizations when you think of Fathers of Men United for a Better Trend. And when you think of the seed program that healed the city, yeah, let's give them a round of applause for that. Darlene not only worked with us, she empowered us, right? But she empowered us. Listen to me. In 2014, we started the Heal the City billboard campaign with my good friend, and everyone knows she's away on vacation. She will be right here by my side, and that's Ivy Avery. Yes. And normally I would have her to say something, but she's away with her family. But Ivy Avery said, let's put together some billboards that highlight positive people in the community. That's us that we see every day. Let's use us. So I said, okay, we want to do 4. That was the plan. When we did our first one on Stuyvesant Avenue, Darlene Mcknight was there. She was coaching us through some things, and she came out. We had a section for the elderly. Stuyvesant Avenue, we do it unveil. Had to be about 200 people out there. She came out with envelopes saying, the donations. And I didn't know I was doing this. I don't want to hear all that stuff. She's like, no, you're going to do this. So she did clear some in, right? We passed all the envelopes out. We made some money. The next thing she said, come by the house. I come by the house. I leave the car double parked. I thought she had something jumped out on Rutherford Avenue. Went in the house. I was in there for about an hour and a half. I couldn't even breathe. I'm like, I want to tell you, but the wisdom of which she was feeding me was so strong. So we went from 4 to right now today to close to 60. It's going on. It's more powerful than you think. So in 2020, we gave it a Harriet Tubman Award for female ministry. MLK Breakfast was there. You can see how beautiful it was. One of the we had the Cavaliers to come out and do the stepping first, right? And then after that, my wife walked her out, and she walked her. She was just so happy. And Shelley was there, and they kind of got there. Right? The big still setting up. But she was just so happy to see her mom get her flowers right there that day. And it was a beautiful thing. And so then we put together a billboard. So if you bet on this song, straight up the right way. This billboard to a song to Lewis, who we talk daily, constantly, and also Shelby. To having them. As you said earlier, when you're out doing the work, that family living out. So now when things like we got to show them love and also show the family love and let them know we appreciate that. So if you set it up like that, so they start to each other, go to school. There you go. Who? You know when? Do y'all remember when she was in front of Gregory School and Fathers of Men? I don't know, was it her birthday or something like that? Everybody could come by and drop off cards. Those are the things that these grassroots organizations that they do that show the family how much we really care and giving her flowers at this time. Now, in closing, I want to say this and save this part for last, right? The other day, I was watching Raising the Sun. came on, me and my wife was sitting there and watching it. We were watching the remake. We always end up watching the original one, which we know it's fantastic. But the remake, when we were watching it, so my wife told me, and she said, you know, the mother in that did her thing. She was great, right? So we declared her to good job, yeah. She did her thing, right? So I said, let me just really sit and watch, right? But when I watched, I caught something interesting at the end. At the end, when Puffy P. Diddy was saying, "Mom, we gonna get this money." Y'all remember that part? And I don't care, you gonna dance, mommy, and crazy, losing his mind. And I was just looking at him. But when it came time to speak, and when it came time to happen, when the guy came to give them the money so they were not moved into that neighborhood, the white neighborhood that didn't want them there, he didn't take it. But he began speaking to his family. He was speaking like him and his sisters to always go at him. He said, my son was going to college. He said, my father was a laborer. As he began speaking, the family started shaking. And the pride started kicking in. But guess what? That banker that got here, sign, take this and sign this. But it was about him, what he was saying, strengthening the family and becoming a man like his father. And when you think of Darlene C. Mcknight, the people that stand here, I'm hoping you're the one like the family that cares, right? So now, if you're the one that don't care like the banker, then that's different. You need to step out, get this bio that we put together, and read it and get an understanding. But I'm hoping everyone in here take on the mindset of the family because it's strengthened them and get ready to go into that new neighborhood with pride, and they felt good and they felt strong. And that's how we want to live out here. Her spirit must live on. Must live on. And the last piece I have is this. Yes. And here's the last piece. Carter G. Woodson said, when he started Black History Week, we must have documentation, right? We must have documentation of things happening. This right here, Jazz, who I stay in touch with, this is the day that this happened. Whenever you hang this on the wall and you take this out to the rest of the family, and the young ones over you think, on this day, because it's easy to forget that a couple of years ago, August 30th, 1 p.m., this school was dedicated to her. You hang it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Hetty. It has been a true privilege welcoming all of our guests today. However, no privilege greater than welcoming our next two guests. Please join me in welcoming Darlene C. Mcknight's children, Shelley and Louis Mcknight.